Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 9 of focus. And so this morning, as I was pottering around in the garden, I was tidying up some things and I noticed that there was this bag of daffodils that I had bought in B&Q a few weeks ago, and it had been sitting out beside the car park where I'd thrown it out of the car. And then I saw that all the roots of the daffodils had begun to grow. And then I had that amazing reflection that even in the deep of the winter, even now as we die into the winter, as we descend into the winter, there's glimmers and glimpses of the spring already happening. There's buds on the trees that will just sit there all winter long, just gathering into themselves for the burst of spring. And so then I was thinking about how relentlessly hard it is to be without cream in my life. And just that sense of, as this part of me dies or really struggles or really is like relentlessly making excuses in my head why I should drink cream, that within the seeds of this process are the seeds for change. So spring is happening within this. There's great possibility for change even in the midst of the struggle. So know that persistence, continuity, relentlessly turning up to a decision, actually, even though the process is hard, like autumn and winter, within that there is a spring of emergence. There is change on the way. And so, for me, that was very reassuring as I gardened away and pottered this morning. So come lie on your back. We're going to wrap more. We're wrapping in every direction today. And so come rest on the floor and we shall begin. So landing. Get a sense of this moment in your body. Shoulders, pelvis. Feet on the floor, back of your head on the floor. Nice. And then just rock your knees from side to side. And as you sway your knees from one side to the other, how is that in your legs? If you were in class with me last night, you possibly have a few aches and groany bits. We did really deep inner thigh, groin work in our wrapping last night. It was awesome. Nice. So interlock your fingers and reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling into thunder fist, and then rock your arms from left to right. Keeping your arms straight if possible as you rock from one side to the other side. As you roll through the back of your body, really feel that through your shoulders, the sides of your shoulders, the spaces between your shoulders, and even beneath your shoulder blades. Your shoulder blades glide, so there's the surface that's touching the floor, but then there's the surface that's touching your ribs, which is the inside of your shoulder blades. Amazing. Nice pause. Cool. So bring both arms straight up towards the ceiling and then bring both ankles together. And then wrap your right thigh. So I'm going to straighten my right leg up and then cross my right thigh over the top of the left. And then I'm going to wrap my left arm over and hold on. So I'm now wrapping my two knees and I'm wrapping my two arms. And my elbows are bent and my knees are bent. And then try and draw your elbows to your knees and your knees to your elbows. Maybe if you want, you can lift your head and then rest on the floor. Elbows to your knees. And rest. What an interesting movement. Elbows to your knees, to your elbows. Cool. Change. Reach both arms up. Bring both feet to the floor. Cross your left thigh over the top And cross your right arm in front and hold on to your shoulders. And then elbow. Wow, it's just got like loads of compression happening, like pressure in funny places. There's no space. Oh God, what have I created? One more time. So interesting. Nice. Bring your arms wide and out to the side. Bring your feet wide as your mat. And now drop both knees down to the right and feel how much space we have all of a sudden. From the squish of the last one to the expansion of this one, draw your knees from one side to the other. And as you drop your knees to the right, reach deeply into the left arm. And as you drop your knees to the left, reach deeply into your right arm. And so you're just all about space and expansion. Nice. So keep your arms wide, stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. We were doing this yesterday. We're going to do it a little bit more. I was saying that, often, I'm going to use grass. Often I'll have soundtracks in my head. So this one has a helicopter soundtrack. So bring your feet as wide, maybe 2 feet wide, and then wrap your right leg in front of your left. And then change, wrap your left leg in front of your right. Right leg in front of your left. And then left leg in front of your right. One more time each side. Right leg in front of your left. Left leg in front of your right. Super. Bring both feet to the floor. And roll up along your spine, lifting high. And then roll all the way down, land on the floor. Roll up along your spine. Roll all the way down to land. So how do you roll up and feel every part of your spine? How do you connect to the length of your spine? Nice, one more time. Super. So roll over, come onto your hands and knees. So stretch your right leg long and out, straight out behind you so that it's reaching straight and long. And then tuck your right knee behind your left knee and sit your bum back. So we're kind of, if you look down at your knees, you're kind of in the same position, but now we've changed our position in gravity, so it's going to feel different. Stretch your right leg long and then draw your right knee up towards your right elbow. Right leg long and out to the outside of your left knee. Sit your bum back. Right leg long, draw your knee up towards your elbow. One more time. Long, knee to the outside of your left knee. Sit your bum back. And really I feel like I'm trying to, how would I bring weight back into the legs, weight back into my right hip? Nice. Both knees on the floor. Left leg long behind you. And then tuck your left knee in behind the right. Sit your bum back. And draw your left leg up towards your left elbow. Between each movement, you straighten your leg. Tuck your knee behind the other. Sit your bum back. Straighten your leg, knee to the outside of your elbow. Last one. Stretch your leg, knee to the floor. Sit your bum back and find the sense of weight traveling back into that left hip, left knee. Nice. Both knees together on the floor. So lift your right knee straight out towards the right so that you lift your knee up as high as it goes, straight up towards the ceiling. And then drop your knee down behind the left knee.
Bring your left knee straight out towards the left, as high as it'll go. And then tuck your knee behind the left knee. One more time. Knee up as high as it'll go towards the left. Pause there. Knee is high. And then tuck your knee down. Let it touch. Super. Other side. Left knee out to the side. Tuck your left knee behind your right knee. Left knee to the side. Left knee behind your right knee. One more time. Left knee to the side. Pause there. Bring your knee to the floor. Try to push back, downward dog. All the way back, downward dog. So I'm going to go forward on so you can see this. Hopefully I won't slide too much. So bring your right foot out to the side, and then slide your right foot as far forward as it'll go. I have to use turn my mat, because otherwise I'm going to slide everywhere. So right foot out to the side and slide your right foot forward, and then keeping your right toes on the floor, slide your right foot as far to the left as you can. So how big of a circle can you make with your right leg? You can move if you want to, of course, into the splits moving forward if you want. But you might choose not to do that. Nice. Try the other side. So left leg out to the side. How far forward does it travel? Left leg all the way behind you. Forward. Left leg behind you. Forward. Left leg behind you. Nice. Bring both knees to the floor. Come rest all the way down into your child's pose. Pause. Nice. So come all the way up to stand. Standing on your mat. And then lift your right leg up. So let it float in the air. Foot is floating in the air. You're standing on your left leg. And just find your center there. So balancing on one foot is a necessity in our lives. You know, if you can't balance on one foot, then there's loads of small things that you're struggling at during the day. So balancing on one foot is a really good thing. If you find that very easy, then close your eyes. And so there's talking and doing this is tricky. So the older you get, the harder it is to have your eyes closed and balance. And so use your arms and use your legs as much as you need to. And so one of the reasons why trip hazard starts to happen is that in the dark, we cannot balance as well. So closing your eyes is a bit like being in the dark for balance. Oh, God, talking is really hard. So other leg, eyes open to begin with. Just check out your balance. Left foot is in the air. What's your balance like? Balance is ever changing based on so many factors: emotional states, mental states, the moon, all kinds of hormonal states, whatever, all of it is in there. So, also left to right, it'll be really different. Morning to evening, uh, Monday to Friday. So, close your eyes. How long can you balance with your eyes closed? Wow. I need to practice this one more. Yeah, I feel like that's really hard. So I'm going to practice that more. So keep your eyes open your eyes. And then take your right leg and wrap it over the top of the left leg and have your right toes on the floor. So I've wrapped my thighs over each other. My right leg is tucked around the outside of my left knee, and my right toes are really clearly on the floor. Sit your bum down. Reach your arms forward, and then wrap your left arm over the right. And so my right toes are still on the floor. If you feel very secure, then without moving anything else, flex your right foot so your toes lift off the floor. And they're still there if you need them. You just drop your toe down. You don't lift your knee. You don't do anything except for just whoop, lift your toes. We were doing this last night in the second class. It was very cool. Great balance in that second class, guys. I think there's 5 of you from that class that are now today with me. Very cool. Super. Change. Both feet to the floor. Other side. So wrap your left leg over the top of the right. Toes are on the floor. Left toes are on the floor. Sit your bum down. And bring both arms forward, and then wrap your right arm in front of the left and hold on to your shoulders. Sit down a little bit more, maybe. Maybe lift your left foot off the floor, or just hover your toes off the floor, or get lighter through your toes, whatever you feel. Nice. Coming all the way up. Nice. Come sit on the floor. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. Nice. I like my mat like this. Great. So take your right leg and see if your leg can do it itself. Step your right foot over the left leg. Hold on to your left knee with your right knee with your left hand. And then reach your right hand forward and then pull your right elbow back into bow and arrow. So feel like you're pulling something. Reach forward, grab it, and then pull it backwards. Reach forward, maybe as far as your foot, and then pull it backwards. Even try and pull your elbow down towards the floor a little bit more. Reach, pull. So it's more like you're rounding forward and then arching backwards a little bit. We're doing more than just twisting here. Forward, backwards. Nice. Next time we're only going to twist. So forwards, and then as you pull your elbow back, stay upright and let your torso spiral. Turn your chest towards the right and twist towards the right. Use the lever of your left hand on your knee to twist a bit deeper. Nice. Change. Let your leg find its own place out. Other side. Bend your left knee. Let your left foot find itself over on the right side. Bring your right hand to your left knee and then round forward towards the front foot. And then pull your elbow back like you're trying to bring it to the floor. Reaching, rounding. Pull and deepen. Reaching, rounding. Elbow back. reaching, rounding. And then as you twist this time, let your chest turn, bring your fingertips to the floor, open your chest towards the left. Use the lever of your hand on your knee to twist a bit deeper towards the left. Nice. Come back to center. Stretch both legs long. Roll into your shoulders. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Make fists out of your hands. Roll into your wrists. Roll your ankles at the same time. And then roll in the other direction. Come lie on the floor. Come all the way down. Landing in. How lovely. So yeah. How do you find the deep of change or the deep of the spring in the autumn of this moment? That sense of, I can feel it, like it's just such a struggle sometimes. I'm like, all these reasons why I should just drink cream and, should like somehow not change or stay stuck in that place, whatever that place is in me. And so then there's this feeling of, oh no, change is possible. Change is possible. Persist, relentlessly persist. So nice. I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, looking forward to it already. Thanks for joining me. And yeah, slán go fóill. Bye.